Gunline. Fire mission coming down. This is going to be your emergency mission out here today. I got a special bonus for y'all. We're going to be doing a quick political motherfucking coup d'etat podcast today.
Insurrection.
Dude, I'm going to just straight out jump into this. Check this out. I'm on my motherfucking lunchtime. I got the black motherfucking Rush Limbaugh, as I like to call him, Marquis Davis, who is the host of Tru Information, co-hosted by Gam, who is a grown-ass motherfucker, or I'm sorry, grown-ass man.
Yeah.
But he's always talking about fucking mamas, so, you know, hey, he's the one that says, ask your mama about me, right?
He always says it. I don't know why, but he always says it.
Oh, right. So let's just jump right into it, man. I thought about not doing one of these because, you know, I'm tired of the whole political scene bullshit, but because Facebook, you know, everybody's got a fucking opinion, and I'll be damned if I don't give mine as well.
Give it. I gave mine.
Oh God, yes. Tell us how you really feel.
Oh, you know what? Yesterday when I was watching it, my emotions started to turn. My wife was telling me to stop. She told me to calm down because I was pacing around the house. Because I love politics. I tell people this all the time. I love it. I love the game of politics. I love watching politics. I love the story behind politics. It makes the world run. Mm-hmm. But I'm looking at the future. Mm-hmm. Okay. So you see insurrections and people storming Capitol buildings in third world countries, shithole countries. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's what you see that happen. You don't see that happen in established countries, not over an election, you know? Mm-hmm. And so that's why in Tru Information, I started talking about the cult of personality, because that's what you see. You see people following an individual as opposed to the idea.
Exactly. And well, here's what really got me going on about this whole bullshit. The comparison to the protests yesterday, which turned eventually into a riot, because one thing that you hit on that I agree with completely. First of all, I'm gonna clear things up. When I say Black Lives Matters, I'm not talking about the fucking movement itself, which is retarded and racist. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. They are racist.
They make a lot of money.
They're blatantly racist, yes. And I'm talking about the saying itself, the phrase Black Lives Matter. So when I'm talking about these protesters of the Black Lives Matter community, you know, that's what I'm talking about. Not the organization, but the protesters that were out there for the uprising of the situation that had happened with Floyd.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Which was the catalyst that everybody fucking forgot about because they wanted to fucking focus more on, hey, I need some new kicks. You know, let's go
break it to a store.
You know what I'm saying? That's the moment it goes from protesting to a riot. And motherfuckers out there saying, oh, well, that's the only way we're going to get fucking heard is by burning this motherfucker up and tearing it down, right? Now, for the motherfuckers that were out there that were talking shit about them, and you're not talking shit about the motherfuckers doing the same shit in the Capitol building, then you're a fucking hypocrite. I don't want to hear the bullshit of, you know, well, they're tired of it. You know, the last 4 years we had to deal with it. Okay, same thing with the black folks on the Black Lives Matter movement. The motherfuckers been bitching about this. You know, it's not like it just happened 4 years ago. Let's get off of that topic. That shit's been going on. It's not like slavery ended and they were like, okay, we're cool again. Nah.
No, didn't happen that way. Not at all. You know, and I was watching Lindsey Graham speak, okay, about the last time that they tried this. So they made the compromise where the northern troops moved out of the South and they stopped, what was it? Reconstruction. Okay. And that's when we started creating the Jim Crow laws against black folks. Okay. So you got people storming the Capitol to try to stop and coerce the election to make Donald Trump president, which the last time something of this type happened, they stormed the Capitol, but they did do a vote to stop to make somebody else president. They ended, Reconstruction, which was helping black folks in the South. Okay. Now, since that time, till now, black folks are still talking about police brutality. So the Black Lives Matter protest that happened a couple months ago, year ago, whatever, When they turn into riots, I denounced that. I said, no, we shouldn't be rioting. You will not have any success with rioting. Yes, I understand there are plenty of quotes out there from MLK and a whole bunch of people that says that riots can help. Okay, they can get the point there. I get it. But right now, what's going on with the Capitol building, or what happened with the Capitol building, wasn't a riot about anything that can really be changed.
Exactly.
The states have already sent their electors.
Right. And let's get something straight, though. This is not a fucking coup. All right. No. A coup is usually a little more intricately involved with the military, you know. And now if Trump had the military support and trying to do that, that would be a coup. But the motherfucker tweeting, hey, let's go march on the Capitol, that's not a coup. Okay. No. Now, the motherfuckers that did go into the Capitol and started looting shit, yeah, they should have gotten their ass capped. Sorry. And they should have gotten capped. And
you know what? You know what's funny though? Okay, so I see a lot of my black friends. Okay, they say if this was Black Lives Matters going into the Capitol, let's just think about that for a minute.
Right.
All right. Now don't sit here and try to sit here and sugarcoat and be like, well, we had the capital city was burning during the Black Lives Matter. Yeah, but the Capitol wasn't broken into. You see, it's the difference between a federal building and somebody's car.
Right.
All right, now I understand that the look of it is similar, okay, and I also understand that they play along the same lines. But when you have the seat of our federal government, which is the Congress, the White House, and the Supreme Court,
okay,
you have the building of the congressional building with all of the congressmen in there and the senators in there,
okay,
right, and you go in there with force. That tells me that you are trying to stop whatever they're doing. Black Lives Matter wasn't trying to stop what they were doing. They were trying to just get some change going on.
So with that said, on that note, I say shoot them down equally.
Yep.
I mean, Black Lives Matter. Now, the whole thing about why there was not enough Capitol Police or not enough fucking people up there. Well, I don't know if was this something that was already pre-planned that they were going to go there.
You see, I've read that. I don't think they had the march plan to go to Congress. I know they had like a little, protest that was scheduled to happen. Okay. But this is what I told grown man. Okay, I said you got to understand with Black Lives Matter up to this point, there had already been riots in other cities.
They had set a precedent for.
They had set a precedent. MAGA protests haven't set a precedent for riots. All right.
Right.
So, I mean, let's be real here. They weren't expecting anyone to try to storm the Capitol building.
Right. And that's what I agree with about the whole, if it would have been Black Lives Matter versus, who's, and I'm going to keep it 1 motherfucking 100. Yeah, if it would have been Black Lives Matter, more than likely motherfuckers would have been shot trying to storm in. If it was something known that Black Lives Matter was good, why? Because again, like we said, the precedent has been set. I don't want to call it white privilege or whatever.
What I say on the show? What I say on my show?
Go ahead.
I was saying, you want me to say it on your show? I'll
say it on my show, baby.
I said, them Negroes are violent. Them Negroes are inherently violent. I mean, you look at propaganda from back in the 60s, before that, Black folks are inherently violent.
Well, shit. So, I mean, let's not even go that far back. I mean, let's go back to the 90s where they were the super villains or something like that.
Yeah, the super predators. Yeah.
You ain't got to go that far back to fucking see that. But here's the thing, man. And yeah, no matter who it was, I say they should have capped their asses from the get-go once they started fucking trying to breach. Because once you breach that, hey, free game, chief.
Now, I have a friend of mine on Facebook who actually works as a security agent up there. I don't know who he works for or where he works for, but he was at the Capitol when this all went down. He said, man, I got maced. No, he said I got attacked 4 different times, pepper spray, tear gas. He said we were unprepared. He said they did not know. You can go on my Facebook page and see this comment. He said they didn't know this was about to happen. This was under the post that I put about the young lady being killed.
Right.
Okay. And he said, I mean, he was there. He said that he believed that the only reason she died is because they started trying to force their way into the Capitol.
Right.
Whether it was you know, agitators or not, you still had people who weren't agitators who still went into the Capitol.
Yep. And you know, again, as soon as that happened, let loose. I don't give a fuck, black, white, brown, yellow. Let loose. You know what? You
I
want
want to see one picture of one
what's
black.
that phrase a lot of people like to say? Play stupid games.
You win stupid
prizes. You know, fair enough. But when I start seeing motherfuckers on the right side, on the right hand, saying, "Oh, well, they're tired of it. You know, that's the only way we're gonna get." That, you know what? You're being a fucking hypocrite because the black folks were doing the same exact thing, and you were downplaying their shit. So
and I kept saying, black folks tired. Yep. I mean, we tired of having to get pulled over for a tail light. This ain't no we getting our ass beat on the side of the road.
Now
it happens.
It does happen, but it happens to everyone equally. It's
just exactly
black folks. Here's my view on it, my uninformed opinion, and it's not very popular. The thing is that the black folk ones get more publication or publicity because it fits the narrative and the agenda. All
okay,
right?
You can say that. You can say that.
It's the truth because it's the same thing with a pit bull bite. I always put it akin to a pit bull bite. Once there's a shark attack or a pit bull bite and they see that it's gathering fucking publicity, what happens? Oh, there was another pit bull bite over here, another pit bull bite over here, because it fits the fucking narrative and it gets the views. All right. But to me, it happens equally. It happens equally.
I always say, but the disproportionate amount. You know, and that's what I always like to go back to is the proportion of it. Okay. You got to understand that white folks make up around 70, 75, 80% of the population in the United States. Okay. Whereas black folks make up around, let's say 19, 15, 20%.
Right.
Okay? So if you got all of your prisons, 95% capacity with black folks, that's a disproportionate amount.
Let me ask you something. Where are the majority of the crimes happening?
In the inner city.
Okay, so who is predominantly the majority in the inner cities?
Black folks. I know. Trust me. I understand. You know, I like to just put it out there so that people understand and can follow along.
Right.
You know,
I also want to put it in the terms of it's not like this is happening. I don't know who I was speaking with, but I put it like this: if the fucking rioting or looting or crime was happening in the trailer park areas, in the Appalachians, or you know, in Kentucky or something, then wouldn't it be more disproportionately white of the people that would be getting fucking arrested and in trouble?
I mean, it would be, but then you have to look at the states like, say, that have a lower black, African-American black population, like let's say Nebraska, Indiana, you know, stuff like states like that. Yeah. But then you look at their prison population, they have a majority black population in the prisons.
Okay.
So that you know, and that's what kind of throws my mindset off. Is like, man, these places don't have that many black folks, but their prisons got a lot of black folks. What the hell going on? You know,
because the white folks that live out there, let's say in Nebraska or, you know, what's another fucking
South Dakota?
You know, I mean, they're going to be disproportionately minority, I'll say, because the minorities are living in the populated areas that are probably having the most crimes, and the ones committing the most crimes are going to be the minorities versus the whites that live out in the rural areas, living out in the farmlands.
That makes sense.
That makes sense.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. So, but back to this whole thing.
Back to the whole thing.
This is me the fuck off. That all this shit started because what happened that everybody saw on TV of a man being suffocated. I don't give a fuck if he died of an OD. The point that this motherfucking officer had his knee on his neck and we saw it die on live TV. I don't know if y'all saw that shit that was streaming. That could have been his piss from he was pissing himself dying. All right. But what happens? Motherfuckers out there protesting. Yeah, I get it. Not all of them did it. But the ones that did go and fucking loot, riot, and the ones that fucking praise the people that did that, you guys are at fault for this too, because we took the narrative away from being police brutality, which was the narrative. We had the whole country united, the whole fucking country united
finally
against one thing, police brutality. But then when it became a black thing versus a white thing, bam, you lost the fucking unity. The chance
we went
that we
back
had
to 1964.
Bro, the last time we were this united against a fucking race was 9/11. All right. And that was at this time we were united against one cause, not a race, a cause. and we fucked it up because you want to go burn down a fucking building, because you want to go get some goddamn Nikes, because you want to get some. And I'm not saying it was just black folks. I'm saying all the motherfuckers that was involved. Y'all fucked it up.
I put up a meme, dude. They was raiding a Walmart. You saw a white guy walking out. Yeah, I said it right yesterday, didn't I? Meme. And you saw a white guy walking out with a Millennium Falcon Lego Star Wars.
Oh my God.
But I was like, come on.
But see, that's what irks me, that we had a unity for a cause, and that shit got overshadowed by everything else, by the MAGA, by this, by that. And then I can't stand this. Oh, for 4 years. Look, this has been happening since before fucking Trump got elected. All right. This shit, you want to go back to when what pisses me off, bro? We got the whole country fighting within each other. The left are saying, oh, it's because what happened 4 years ago. What? 4 years ago, Trump got elected. What happened? What did he do that, you know, the other politicians haven't done the past fucking 200 years? All right. You want to go back to when we had a decent president? Please, I'll wait, because let's see. We got Bush that threw us into an Iraq war that we didn't need to be in. Before that, after that, we got Obama that he fucking gave us Medicare for all, that is causing taxes on motherfuckers to go extremely high. And you go ask a regular working person how much they got to pay in their taxes or how much they're paying for the medical coverage. I don't see that shit working for everybody. It's working for those that aren't working. That's who it's working for, not for every working Joe. Let's go back before that. Let's go to hold on. Let's go to Clinton. I'm sorry, Clinton embarrassed the fucking country by getting a blowjob and lying about it. So I get it. Oh, we had a surplus, but he still got sucked. You know what I'm saying?
President Carter.
Carter was good, but we had that whole economic crisis with the gasoline. You know,
Reagan.
Well, he did do well. I mean, he did bring down communism and bring down the wall.
Who was Iran Contra? Wasn't that Reagan?
That was him. That was him. You know, but hey, he was doing
James Madison. War of 1812.
Damn. We won that war. We won that war, goddamn it. So what I'm saying, it's like people think that the fucking president is going to make a change. Who did you guys go and vote for? Fucking Biden? Really? That's your fucking solution?
Well, let me tell you about Biden, okay? So Biden may not have been the greatest choice, okay? But I'm going to tell you what Biden is going to do. All right? Now listen to me clearly. Biden is going to be the status quo. He's going to be what we are used to as a president when it comes to speeches, foreign policy. It's going to be the same old thing that we've gotten from presidents forever.
Time out. I'll tell you exactly what's going to happen. You heard it here now. Just like I called the presidency that one time we were on the last time together, I told you I called the presidency and bam, I called that Biden won it. You're going to hear this right now on the gun line, baby.
I'm waiting.
What's going to happen? The year 2021, Biden will be president for about 6 to 8 months.
Okay.
Biden will then come out and say, I can't be president anymore due to my health, whether it's mental or physical. And he's going to drop out of the fucking, out of being president, give it to Kamala. This was all planned, baby. This was all fucking planned already. Kamala Harris is going to step up, become the president of the United States.
You know what's funny is that I actually think that might have happened as well. I think it might take a couple years though.
Oh no, it's gonna happen this year, bro.
I'm gonna say 2020.
2021 already started fucked up by Dre having an aneurysm, bro. That one fucked me up, Chief.
Look. I told you I don't like following celebrities at all, but you know, I mean, certain times it's like, damn, really? You know, so yeah, with Dr. Dre getting an aneurysm, it's like, damn, really? Just like last year when Kobe died, it was like, damn, really?
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. It started off already on the wrong fucking foot.
But you know, I know
what's gonna happen though. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm not done.
Oh, you got more?
Oh yeah. To solidify her second term on the next fucking the next election, she's gonna go straight out for the fucking far left libs, and she's gonna get Buttigieg as her motherfucking vice president. Get that fucking gay vote.
Well, you know, the president doesn't have to have a vice president.
She's gonna get herself the gay vote.
That's actually a really good little theory there. I'm kind of liking that one.
You'll see. I called it on today, January 7th, 2021. You
I'm
tell me.
liking that. I'm liking that theory, but
Well, go ahead, baby. That's just me in my tinfoil hat.
I'm thinking, okay, with Kamala Harris as president,
Cunt.
you got Nancy Pelosi as the Speaker of the House. Then who's after? Okay, so the president, vice president, Speaker of the House, and then it starts with the highest ranking secretary.
You're going way too above for me.
Well, yeah, I know. I'm just thinking. Okay, so because you got my mind going now.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
So yesterday, though, with the insurrection,
oh God,
we had a lot of different coverages of it. I was getting most of my news coverage from people who were on the ground.
Okay.
Like I don't watch CNN or Fox or MSNBC or Newsmax because they all bias one way or the other.
Mm-hmm.
But what I gained from watching that was that we have developed over the last 8 years with President Trump. First when he first ran for president, and then this time when he actually won presidency in 2016, we've developed a cult of personality. Mm-hmm. Okay, we have a lot of people who are saying Trump this, Trump that, when they're not even thinking about the entire picture. Okay, so let's say if the insurrection yesterday succeeded, we got rid of Congress. They got rid of Congress. They went in there, got rid of Congress, kicked them out, and said we're counting the electoral vote, saying this is who the president is, Trump. Now we don't have a Congress. Now we don't have a checks and balances. Only people we have now is the Supreme Court, which then Trump can just say we ain't got a Congress to confirm me, so I'm kicking you, and you out.
Shit, that would never happen, brother.
And that's why yesterday I was so like, this can't happen here in America. This is not what I fought for. I didn't fight for a president. I don't care who the president is. All right. I fought for the Constitution, which lays the foundation for our country and for the future for my children. So anyone who is listening to the sound of my voice on this podcast right now that thinks that Trump should be the president for life, you need to move the hell on and go find you an island to go stay on.
Yep.
Because guess what? You have lost it mentally. I hate to say it that way, but you have now fallen into a cult of personality similar to Kim Jong-un and Kim Jong-il in North Korea.
So here's my thing. People love the showmanship of Trump.
I do. I love it.
I think that a lot of people like the idea of a Trump presidency because his no fucks given attitude. All right. That's what
I like that.
And that's just the American way. We are the no fucks given people. Let me tell you why people are so anti-masking. We were anti-tax, which got us away from the motherfucking English. You tell us to do something, if you mandate it, we're going to say, fuck you. Now, if you say, hey, it's highly encouraged you do this because of X, Y, and Z, they'll be more prone to be like, all right, I got you. I'll do it. But Americans, it's in our fucking DNA to go against the goddamn grain. I don't give a fuck.
You know something about the mask, dude, okay? They say it can help reduce the spread, all right?
Exactly.
Now, it doesn't say it prevents the spread or it'll stop you from getting it. It says it helps reduce the spread. We wouldn't have the numbers that we have now if people would just listen to the CDC, the people who study viruses and diseases all day, as opposed to a Facebook Institute university graduate such as myself.
University of Facebook, baby.
So many of these people, they get their information from memes and fucking, their favorite pundit on YouTube. It's like, why am I listening to Tucker Carlson to give me any advice on a virus that he has no idea about?
Bro, I say let's just learn from our past. All right. I say learn from our past, right? There was the bubonic plague, tuberculosis, and all that good shit. Hey, let it run through. Let it run through. If you get taken out, you get taken out, baby. You survive, you survive.
Yep.
That's all there's to it. Am I an asshole for saying it? I am.
Like I said, my cousin just passed away from COVID-19. Okay. Trust me, that was a close cousin of mine.
It's gotta hurt. I'm sure.
Yeah, it hurts. It hurts. But in reality, man, you have to take the necessary precautions. That's what anything. The flu kills people. You got to take the precautions. You got to take the precautions. You
know what my problem is? Here's my problem, Davis. I'll wear the fucking mask if I'm in a place where I'm around people that I'm that close to. But if I'm in a place that I'm more than 6 feet apart next to a motherfucker, why do I need a fucking mask?
Like if I'm in Walmart and I see that there's a lot of people in it, like it was New Year's Eve, I just turn around. Not even gonna risk it.
Because the mask ain't gonna fucking help you, bro.
But if I go into Walmart, it's a handful of people. I'll put my mask on. I'll stand in my line.
Pump the brakes. Pump the fucking brakes.
Brakes are pumped.
A lot of motherfuckers are big believers in theology and God and right.
Yep.
No, so motherfuckers say that God has a plan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's already destined and their days are numbered and how long they're gonna live, right?
Yep, predestination. So
I don't give a fuck if you wear a mask or not. If you're gonna die, it's already if your faith tells you that you're gonna die regardless, then why are you fucking living in a world where you're afraid of fucking going out the goddamn house? Because if that's the way you believe, wouldn't you just die slipping and falling in your motherfucking kitchen?
You got to have the faith the size of the grain of a mustard seed.
Exactly, right?
You know, I grew up in church, so.
You know what? Here's my thing. You know, I'm not going to be Mr. Theologian here, but here's my thing. I look at death as it's going to happen. It's inevitable. No matter what I try to do to stop it, it's going to fucking happen. You know where I learned that shit? In Iraq. In fucking Iraq is where I learned that shit. Because my first mission that I ever went out on, the anniversary of that was 2 fucking days ago, January 5th, 2006. You know what ended up happening? 176 FA. They got fucked up by 2 EFPs. I was with them on that mission. All right. Rest in peace, Doc Walker. Rest in peace, Sergeant Lopez. They both were on their last mission and then they were going home. You know what? How many plans didn't they already make about going home?
Exactly. They already had it set up and everything ready to go.
One day to the next, boom, dead. So that's why I look at it like if you're going to fucking go, you're going to fucking go no matter what. You know, and since that day, my life about fucking, if I'm going to die, I'm going to die. That's what it came down to because he thought he was already home. In his head, those folks already thought they were home. They were safe. You know what I'm saying? But yet, what happened? One fucking.
If people who are listening don't know what that type of explosive is, it's the kind where they use the brass and they have the explosive behind the brass and it melts the brass and it goes through the armor and it kills everything. All right. And just in case you guys didn't know what that kind of IED was. That's one of the worst IEDs you can see or experience.
Bro,
glad I never did.
Brother, that was my first mission ever, going out. PFC Lopez out on mission. And we're going from Baghdad to Camp Taji. We barely made it up route Tampa onto Vernon. Oh, one of those intersections.
Tampa was always black, dude. Oh, Tampa was always black.
Bro, that one and Pluto's. Pluto's was a fucked up one. You got to go to fucking on Pluto.
Dude, was you on the mission when Hicks them got hit? You was in 3rd platoon, right? Yeah.
Toyota.
Yep, Toyota, dude. Because I remember Lieutenant Freeman ass was fucking trying to scream over the microphone, and I could barely hear him. So I said, "Get on the Tiger Net," and not the Tiger Net. What was it? The
BFT.
I said, "Get on the Blue Force Tracker. Get on the Blue Force Tracker." So I started typing, bro.
That mission right there, Smoke Pounds. I give credit to Smoke Pounds because if it had not been for that last minute decision that he said, "We're gonna fucking dismount and walk out together," Pounds wouldn't be here today. Because that,
I'm telling you,
dude, that RKG-3, when it fucking hit the cabin, the slug went right through the fucking coast seat, the chief seat. Pounds would have been sliced in fucking half, bro.
Yep.
Dude, that shit, and it pisses me the fuck off because I walked right next to the motherfucker that chucked it.
I'm telling you, dude. I was on that Blue Force Tracker, man, on the Tiger Net, man, pulling up routes, looking at shit, getting QRF ready, dude. I was fucking in that talk, damn, going crazy, bro. I was on the mic with brigade, battalion, bro. I was like, and Top Neely was over my shoulder. He was like, what's going on? I was like, Top, give me a second, damn it. I said, give me a fucking second. You know,
that mission, that one,
dude, they told me exactly what happened. It was like when it hit, Braglin went down.
No, that wasn't Braglin. That was the first time we got hit. You're talking about the first time we got hit when Braglin went down.
Yeah, what is Braglin and Chuck? No, I'm not talking about the one when Hot Rod got hit.
I'm not talking about that one either, dude. We got hit multiple times. The first time when we got hit with Braglin was Braglin went down like a bitch and started.
Remember, everybody thought he was dead till he started screaming.
Yeah. And so he went down like a baby back bitch and wouldn't get back up. Martinez had to pull him out of the fucking way. Martinez got up on the motherfucking gunner's hatch. That was the first time we got hit. That was in what the fuck? Al Mansour, in the Al Mansour area when we got hit. The second time we got hit by the RKG3 was when fucking Hicks got peppered in the face.
Yep, Hicks got peppered in the face.
Right.
And that's when who was that soldier? Robinson just started lighting up a damn city. He just started lighting up a damn house, bro.
We lit the fucking whole area up, bro. Singleton almost caught a round to the face because he fucking walked in front of me. Dude, what pisses me off about that fucking mission of all things, there's a certain soldier that was gunning that day. All right. I can't remember his fucking fat ass white boy name. He was one of my Joes at one time when I was a section chief, and then he moved. But anyways, either way, I can't remember his name. He was fucking an Air Force chick. And that's not Schlachter. It was a different guy. Anyway, This motherfucker was pissing me off. I'm going to get heated. We're on a whole other topic now. This motherfucker, after we got hit, we rushed to the cache, right? So we took Hicks. Henderson was driving. We took Hicks to the cache. We all dismounted, and Hicks got taken in there. Boy, Hicks, I love Hicks.
Remember, I met y'all at the cache because I got in my truck and I said, "Fuck it, I'm meeting y'all there."
Who the white boy was? I can't remember his name. He was the gunner, but he gets out and he goes into the cache, bro, and he gets a Purple Heart because he went to the cache. He didn't have a scratch on him.
Oh, I remember.
He got a fucking Purple Heart for whiplash. For fucking whiplash.
I'm not gonna say no names, but I remember who that was.
I can't remember his fucking name. I can't. What was it? Did it have a W in it?
Yes, it did.
Like, was it like a Wheeler or Wilson?
I'm not saying the name. I'll tell you offline.
Well, he knows who the fuck he is.
Yeah.
Right? And that motherfucker does not deserve to have that fucking Purple Heart. That is shameless.
I remember that mission. I remember when y'all got the Purple Heart from General.
Mitchell. That's his fucking name.
I didn't want to say it. I didn't say
his fucking name.
Dude,
hold on, we ain't done. Bragland, for the bitch madeness that he did by fucking falling down and not getting back up, he earned his Purple Heart. He got fucking shrapnel. He earned his. Martinez, he earned his. He almost lost his fucking dick when that fucking that grenade went through his legs. All right, I'm telling you, but dude, it was funny as fuck because the first thing Martinez does, him and Beakers come out of the fucking M ramp, and Martinez starts pulling his pants down like, "Hey man, is my dick still there?
Yo, hold on. Remember Martinez used to always be like, "Yo, I got a fucking donkey." You be like, "Dude, stop. We don't care how big your dick is, Martinez." So we started calling him Big Dick Martinez.
Bro, let me tell you a story about Martinez real quick, man. This is one of those on the gunline stories. I went to go check on Martinez one time because I don't know what the fuck was going on. There was a reason I needed to see him. I start banging on his door, like, "Yo, easy." And he's like, "I'm busy." I'm like, "Martinez, what you doing?" He's like, "I'm busy jacking off, fool." And I tell him, "No, you not, man. This motherfucker, I bullshit you not. If you're watching on YouTube, he opens the door like this. Fucking Peter.
Martinez was a trip. I'm telling you guys, Martinez was a trip. Remember, he was with some lady. Yeah, we'll just keep it at that. But yeah, dude, I was like, that one.
We're talking about in Mosul, right?
Yeah,
Dude, I loved it. We peeped in one time. That motherfucker had those legs all up. He was just beating them guts up, man. I'm like, yeah, get it easy.
Oh man, no, I'm gonna tell you, dude. Our first deployment with Martinez, dude. Martinez with a freaking PFC, bro. Oh my god, dude. You remember I was in 19 for a long time.
Oh yeah. Dude, I hate to cut this short. Yep, and you know what? Thank you for coming on here with me. We discussed a little bit of politics and we moved completely way out somewhere else. But all in all, here's what I want to say. These are my last words, and then I'll give you the floor. My last words. Look, y'all, we are a nation divided right now. All right. And Lincoln, I believe, is the one that said it, that a nation divided shall not stand, right? All right. So we need to fucking come together. We do. All right, whether you're fucking left, you're right, you're Trump, you're not. First of all, Trump is not the Republican Party. All right. He is just a figurehead that a lot of people have fallen in love with the idea and romanticized him as. Okay. I get it. He said a lot of things and expressed things the way that you felt. All right. You're not racist if you fucking supported him, just because there's racists that did support him. All right. Just like the same thing as the Black Lives Matter movement. There's a lot of people that support the Black Lives Matter movement that are racist, but that doesn't make the slogan Black Lives Matter does not make them racist. The organization, yeah, they're fucking racist. They done said it themselves. Anyways, and if you're brown or black or yellow and you support fucking Trump, you're not racist, bro. You're just tired of the fucking same old. And I'm gonna say this last thing. If you condemned the protesters for the last year of all the bullshit, but you don't condemn the protesters / rioters of yesterday, you're a fucking hypocrite. Take a good look at yourself in the fucking mirror. You're a fucking hypocrite. All right. And that's what I'll leave it at. Oh, and one more thing before I go and give it on to Davis here. 2024, we can have a chance to get this shit done right. Tulsi Gabbard. Go ahead, baby. It's all you.
Dude, okay, real quick, because I'm just gonna be real quick, because I can go long for a long ass time. Listen. Never allow yourself to just be red or blue. Mm-hmm. Look at the complete picture. We are in a world of high-speed technology now that you can get information at the palm of your hand. Something you couldn't do in the 90s. Don't just follow someone because they said something. Look it up for yourself. Gain your own information. Understand what you want to vote for. And then vote these people
simple
out.
Bitch.
And then vote these people out that don't agree with your standing. And if you lose the vote, oh well, you lost, but you did cast your vote. Understand that. That is what our Constitution gives us the right to do, to vote. If you lose, you lose. Yep. Suck it up and move on.
Yep.
Because your whole life you've lost something. You have not won your entire life.
Yep.
All right. So stop sitting here playing the woe is me game. It doesn't work that way here in America.
Yep.
And that's it. That was Tru Information 2020 at gmail.com. Email my show.
Definitely. Go ahead and check out Tru Information and hit up Davis and hit up that grown-ass motherfucker or grown-ass man. I'm going to call him Gamf.
Gam.
Gamf.
That's what I should start calling him, Gam.
So y'all hit up Gamf and check it out, man. It definitely was a pleasure. Thank you for coming on here. I knew that me and you, we're both central with a little bit of leaning to the right, but we have a little common sense too. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you coming on here, Davis. I'm gonna have to get you on here again on the schedule because we definitely always have some great conversation.
I'm starting to think that I've been your most on guest.
No.
Okay. Thank you.
That'll be Lee Hunt. The angry black man. Yeah. I can't be an ABM anymore. All right. It's all gravy, baby. I'll get it out of you. But yeah, dude, it's been a pleasure, brother. Thank you for being here. Love, peace, and hair grease. Rounds complete and a mission. I hope y'all enjoyed this hip shoot. If y'all artillery, y'all know what the fuck that is, all right? It was a hip shoot. All right. I'll catch y'all on Friday. Love, peace, and hair grease. Rounds complete and a mission. GUNLINE out. Bye, motherfuckers.